Welcome back to the Bouncing Potatoes podcast. I'm Ethan. I'm here with Osandha.
Hello.
We are here today, and we're going to find out about this laughing man's week. Huh? So, how was your week, sir?
So we're gonna start with me. All right, bet. So my week has been another soul searching week. Um, Finding out a lot about myself again. Overall, I would say so. Sorry. Overall, I would say it was a good week. So, by the way, guys, we have some positive news on Christian. Um, we'll be, we'll just say we have some positive news, but we're not going to share the news. Um,
That was my idea. So, how have you been finding yourself? How have you been
um,
finding yourself, Mr. Osandha?
so basically, what I've been finding out with being broken up with is that I guess I didn't really expect this, but I'm learning what I really like.
What do you
So I feel
like?
like when you're with someone for so long, I was with my ex for 8.5 years. You kind of cater your likes to that person. Maybe you shouldn't do that, but that's what I did a lot of the time. So I'm kind of finding myself, like I love the beach, but I never really went to the beach because she hated the beach. Um,
So,
Also,
we gotta get to the beach, man. We gotta get to the beach.
yeah, stuff like like I didn't. At first, I did want to get married, but she didn't really want to get married, and so then I kind of like changed my mind. I'm like, okay, like I don't want to get married. I'm still on the fence about that one. To be honest with you guys, it's 50-50. I don't know. Um, but stuff
Oh,
like that.
you'll be getting married. I can see it.
So it's just stuff like that. It's like I'm really finding myself, like, because I'm remembering who I am rather
Who are
than,
you?
well, I'm learning that, Ethan. Like I said, I'm learning. Yeah, like I'm learning about the beach. I'm learning. I'm learning about like myself. I'm learning about myself. Um, and also, like, I just want to put this, like, also. So I've had a lot of free time, obviously, because I'm not really talking to my ex as often. Um,
Mm.
so during that free time, I should be going to the gym, but I haven't been going to the gym. I've been playing video games. So I've beat Uncharted 2, 3, and 4 in the past few weeks. I beat Spider Man and I beat Miles Morales. And recently, I finally finished Persona 5, which is a game that I had been playing for like maybe 5 years. And Persona 5 is amazing. I highly recommend you guys check it out. I actually really want to get a tattoo
But
related to.
that's a lot of games in a short amount of time.
I know, but like so, like Uncharted 2, I was basically like 75% of the way done. Uncharted 3, I hadn't started. Uncharted 4, I was like maybe 40% of the way in. Spider Man, I was like 90%, and then Miles Morales, I just like 100, 0 to 100. Persona 5, I was probably like 80%, 85% done. So
Mm,
look, it wasn't like I started from zero with all these games. It's just like
that's
I
good.
yeah. So Persona 5 is amazing, guys. Highly recommend you guys check it out. I'm planning on getting a tattoo for the series, for the video game. But yeah, like I'm grateful for my ex because she's the one who introduced me to Persona 5. And I'm also like I came to this realization that like I'm obviously grateful for the relationship. Like I knew that I never wasn't, but like she made me she contributed to who I am today. I wouldn't be who I am without her. I would still there's certain qualities and everything that I still would have,
Like
but
what?
different. Well, I mean, like
How
I don't
does
want.
she change you for the better?
Okay, all right. So number one, skincare. I did not give a I didn't care at all about skincare before I was with
Mhm.
someone. So we talking SPF. You know, we're talking hyaluronic acid. I think I'm using some type of acid. I think it's hyaluronic. Um, lotion. A lot of lotion at night. Not in that way. No, y'all might be thinking that, but I. Uh, so yeah, I forget the brand that I'm using, but yeah, like that's number one. Number two, I wouldn't even know about anime if it wasn't from not that I wouldn't know, but I like she's the one who introduced me to a lot of anime that I love.
Mhm.
Uh, so certain things like that. And then like her greatest, I think probably like her greatest quality was like she didn't let fear stop her from doing a lot of stuff, and that was something like I really admired. Um,
Mm.
so yeah, like I said, like I'm grateful for the relationship. Obviously, I'm sad that it ended, but at the same time, I do feel like I'm over. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be a better person because I did get broken up with. It's crazy. So I went to the dentist today, and the dentist asked me like, "How was your summer, Osandha?" And I'm like, "Not too good." My ex broke up with me, and then it was crazy because like he was reminiscing about how his college girlfriend dumped him, and he was talking about how like he didn't know where to go after she dumped him, so he was like in the laundry room just like borderline crying, and then everyone was like looking at him and like, what's this weirdo doing? And he was just so sad. And then the dental hygienist slash assistant, she was like, yeah, I was in a relationship for like 7, 8 years in my 30s, and then he just like wasted my time. I thought I was gonna get married, yada yada yada, and it was just crazy. Like they were both comforting me and like giving me a lot of like compliments and everything. Um,
Oh, wait, how old was the hygienist?
um, Late 30s.
Was she single?
Well, yes, Ethan. Yeah, but that's not. It's, so it was just super interesting. Like it was just they were so positive, and they were like, you're a great guy. I love his personality, and it's just like, you're gonna hurt for a while, and it's like, yeah, 8.5 years. I'm not gonna get over 8.5 years in like 4 freaking months, bro. It's gonna take a long freaking time. Even the hygienist was like, yeah, I was with someone for like 7 years, and like it took me like 2 years to recover, and so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so. But I think at the end of the day, overall, I'm gonna look back on this in a couple of years and just be like, the breakup made me a better person. So that's kind of the mindset that I have going into this. I mean, that's the mindset that I'm using to approach this. And then in terms of my week, uh, my company shouted my office out because we've been getting a lot of 5-star social media reviews.
Yeah.
It, it's cool. It's cool that
Uh,
they shouted us out. It'd be better
with
if they get.
Mr. Russell leading the way.
Yeah, so Russell, he did get a review. He also gave himself a review. So that I so luckily they didn't. I don't. So I didn't really tell him about that, but he left a 5-star Yelp and Google review, but he didn't put any words to it, which is good. But so I did.
What was his review that he got from not
He just
himself?
he just got a review from a client who
5 out of
was
5.
5 out of 5. Yeah,
That's right. Go
yeah.
Russell. Love that guy.
So
Gosh,
like
guy.
so for the record, guys, Ethan only likes Russell because he's black. He literally knows
He's cool. He's cool.
literally knows nothing about. Did you even talk to him?
No, I just looked at him and I just knew. I
Oh, he
knew.
just knew. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
That's not.
He's
That's not.
really awesome.
That's not cognitive bias at all. All right. Yeah. So overall, good week.
He's a true G. Like, he's a true.
Man, you can't say that. You didn't talk to him at all. Like if you had actually.
He was talking to somebody and I heard his mannerisms and way speaking. I was very elegant. I was in love immediately. It was just incredible.
Wow. Wow, love at first sight, huh? You're just a little fruity. Um, so, other stuff on the job front, I had a pretty huge breakthrough, I would say. I didn't expect LACCD to reach out to me about an interview, but they did. Now
Oh yeah,
waiting
when
for
is
the.
that, by the way? Oh yeah,
I have I have no idea because they have to reach back out to me now to tell me when the interview is. So, good news, definitely. A little nerve wracking, but good news. I also was going to have the interview on Sunday, but I ended up canceling it because I don't plan on continuing in the substance abuse field. Yeah, and I got my teeth cleaned,
When you apply for a community rep.
Oh, right, I applied for community rep. I don't need to follow up on that. It closes in August. It was like 20 an hour. So it was weird. That was the first LAUSD job that showed what districts they were hiring for. They've never done that before.
Which ones were they hiring?
Good question, but a lot of them. I don't remember. I don't think it was the local district west. I don't think so, but I got to double check on that.
Interesting. Interesting. Simon's about to have himself a nice job soon, huh?
Hopefully, but that reminds me, I need to apply to the Conejo Valley School District position too, office assistant. I got work. I'll work on
yeah.
that. Yeah, I'll work on that this week.
We're Oak Park, huh?
Yeah, it would be cool if I get that one. Then we can definitely move into Oak Park, which would be
Right
beneficial.
up the street.
Yeah, but it's also surrounded by nothing, which kind of stinks. But
That's right. Surrounded by absolutely nothing. How much is the Canal Valley office assistant?
18 to 24.
Ooh. Oh, so
Yeah.
nice.
So
Some
yeah.
nice.
So
And you be an office manager, maybe you can get a 24.
I think it's probably 18. You know how it's these
How
school
it
jobs
starts, the ladders.
10. Yeah. But yeah. So this is arguably the most action that I've gotten since April. She was all up in my mouth cleaning it. But oh, actually, the most action I got was that the lady at bowling. That was the last time I've been touched by a woman. One could argue.
Oh,
Um,
funny.
yeah. So that was my week. After you say your week, I'm gonna test you. I have another little riddle for you, but go for it, Ethan. How was your week?
My week was pretty darn good. Oh, I was late to work one day.
Oh, shame
Oh,
on you.
only by 15 minutes, though. And I blamed it on my car, even though my car wasn't done.
15 minutes is wild.
Yeah, it's not too bad, though, because I didn't have to use any vacation or anything. It's only 30 minutes and up. But they don't really care, but I don't like it. But my goodness,
Sorry. Wait, I need to interrupt for a second. This man told me that he can record the podcast no earlier than 10. And then at 10 o'clock, this man is texting me like, where's the link? Where's the link?
yeah, where's the link?
You said no earlier than 10. If you had bet exactly 10 o'clock, why did you not just say, oh, I can record at 10 o'clock? No earlier than 10.
No, earlier than 10.
No earlier than 10 does not
Like
mean
9, 8, 7. Starting at 10, preferably at 10. What would you end up thinking the sense be at midnight or 1 a.m.? Like,
yes. I had no idea that no earlier than 10 means right at 10 o'clock. Next time, just say 10 o'clock.
alright, you know what? You can blame Bob Iger for that. Okay. Blame Disney, because that's what they do all the time. Got me trained. When you have to go to an online virtual cube or something, they say it opens no earlier than 9. So everything be 9 o'clock. And I've just gotten trained in my brain.
Now it makes total sense. All right. Well, you understand that I'm not in that world. All right.
Honestly, Osandha, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, there's no earlier than 9 o'clock, or can I pop in afterwards? But luckily, I was popping at 9 earlier than 9 o'clock.
It's like if I ask you what time your shift starts at your job, and you're like, no earlier than 8.
Wow, I can't believe you'd have the crazy. Like, come on, Osandha, we're not all staying up till 6 in the morning. I can't believe you think you're just gonna send it over here at 1 a.m. I'm ready.
I thought like, oh, okay, like 11, 11:30, maybe 12. Knowing Ethan, he likes to stay up late. Maybe he's going to record at 12 o'clock. I had no idea you meant right at 10 o'clock. I would have been ready.
10 o'clock! Oh, my land. To be fair, honestly, that was my fault, but also you didn't, ask to clarify. You just assumed random time. Okay, if you thought 11 or 11:30, 12, you didn't even say, okay, so 11, 11. You didn't, give me, I was supposed to sit here and wait for you until all of a sudden, what if I just watching some TV and all of a sudden 11:30 pops up? Oh, all right, I'm ready. I'm like, oh, okay, let me rush over here.
You said you were going to dinner, right? So I didn't want to ask you a time because I thought that you might stay a little later because of the dinner. I didn't want to interrupt. Did I want to interrupt the dinner? No. Huh.
No. Sorry, but I meant like you didn't even like give a ring. Like, so okay, let's pretend I didn't say anything. Right, 10 o'clock would happen. I'd be doing like I'd be at home when we're doing my thing, and not even like 30 minutes before you're like, okay, I'm ready in 30 minutes. You just like would you just like shoot off a link at like 11:30 randomly, like boom, here you go.
No, I was gonna wait for your for your okay. Once you were ready to go, then I was
Oh
gonna.
wow, boy, you're lucky eyes. Ooh, because I would be waiting for you to send to give me a link.
Okay, well, you know what? We're definitely gonna have to work on establishing the actual times. Actual times. We learned a valuable lesson, both of us. All right,
Yeah,
because first off, I learned that no earlier than 10, no earlier than any time, obviously means right at that time. So now I know. All right, we're good. That's why I had just woken up from my nap. I hadn't even ate dinner yet when you were like link.
also weird, but I guess you are Indian and they eat at like midnight. But
I'm
still.
Sri Lankan, jerk. All right, I'm Sri Lankan. No. I am Sri
Sri Lanka,
Lankan.
like offshoot Indians. They're right
I,
next to each other.
man, I have so I could. You're too racist, buddy. So I could go two different. I could make two jokes about that.
Okay, I'm a melting pot.
Two racist does not make you a melting pot. Either.
Or if you look at my DNA test, I'm from lots of different countries.
Oh, really? Where are you from?
Okay, so the official statistics are 50% European Jewish, and yes, it's very important to say European Jewish because it's Jewish. There's European white, European Jewish, two separate things there. And then, well, see, actually, that's funny. It must have changed. I don't know. It's weird. The first iteration I got said 55% white, so it said 50% European Jewish, 5% European white, and 45% African American. Then sent me a second one that said 50-50. So it's weird. Just 50% European Jewish, then African American. But either way, the parts of Africa I'm from are mostly North Africa, Central and North Africa, including Ghana, um, um, and those North African countries. But not really South
Wow,
Africa.
wow! Glad to know you know so much about those countries. He started off so strong, guys. He's like, oh, including Ghana. Oh,
And the European countries, all for all mostly all the Jews are from just you know, kind of all over Europe, except for no, really Central and Northern Europe. Like Spain's not more Portugal, obviously, but like those Central or Northern European countries. God, I wish I could find. I've been trying to find the email for so long, but it has a really nice map and shades and circles with each segment I'm from, and I cannot find the email. But boy, it was great. We used not 23andMe. The other
ancestry DNA.
Ancestry. I think it was that one because we had to spit in the tube and send it back.
I'm gonna do that stuff when I'm like 70, so that way I don't have any problems with insurance companies. Uh, you know, the problem. Okay, look, the privacy concerns with the DNA test are that if you have a genetic condition or if you are predisposed to a certain illness, then your insurance premiums could go higher because you are predisposed to those conditions. I don't want that issue. I don't want that problem.
Are you predisposed to an illness?
Well, I don't know that, Ethan, because I
Well,
haven't
that's
taken.
right, because you don't go to the doctors. We go every year, so we know what's going on here.
I can't afford that. All right, you got PPO. Yes, obviously, when you could. Well, granted, when I had PPO, I wasn't going on, but you know, still,
Osandra,
I
you're 27 years old. That means for just until last year, you can go under your parents,
well,
and you never
unfortunately,
took advantage of it.
unfortunately, I'm an idiot and I signed up for my company's health insurance, and that superseded my dad's health insurance for me. So that messed me all kinds of. That messed me up so bad. And then I did luckily get it fixed, and that's why I was able to go get that physical done under my dad's PPO. And the physical revealed I'm good. Like my most serious health condition, besides me being overweight, is the fact that I have acid reflux. And
You're
doctor
overweight.
recommended. Yeah, I'm overweight. I'm 35 pounds more than I should.
Oh, okay, that's not
Yeah,
that bad.
but it's actually really interesting because
I'm not, like, I wouldn't look at you and say overweight, but I
no,
guess
thank you.
that's why because you're only 35.
I don't know about only, but well, Ethan did call me fat in high school though, so that was he got really mad once.
Yeah, dude,
He got
that's
super
so.
mad. I was flexing and Ethan was just mad for whatever reason. He wasn't even mad at me. That was the crazy part. He was just mad at something, and he's like, "Put your fat arms away," and I'm like,
Oh, I said fat arms.
"Yeah." No,
Can we go? What do you mean?
don't congratulate yourself. That's not cool. All right, so
No,
yeah,
very mean. I don't even remember them.
yeah,
Wow, must have strong impact. If you remember that.
yeah. No shit. My best friend said I had fat arms. So obviously, it's gonna have a strong
Crazy
impact.
part is, I probably forgot I said that about 10 minutes after I said it. Ooh, fun
When this
stuff.
man is angry, y'all gotta watch out. All right, he like when we play basketball and he gets angry, he just points his elbows all over the place, and he has some pointy ass elbows too. That shit hurts, guys.
Man,
Yeah, so he's elbowing you and like Metal World Peace elbowed James Harden that one time. That's the vibe that Ethan has. All right.
yeah, I'll never forget when playing basketball by the track, and oh boy, it's mad for some reason. Picked up the ball and charged over there, and everyone ran away except for
Except
you.
me. Except for me.
Ran semi into you, and you know,
Yeah. Elbows and all, and I still blocked you. No one
yeah.
gave me no one gave me enough credit for that because they were too scared of you. It was ridiculous. Which
I just remember Nigel's face. He's back.
and these kids were on the football team.
I know that's so funny. They're like,
Meanwhile, there's me who was never on any of the high school teams, and I'm the one who's taking this. I'm taking the elbows and blocking him. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
Child, I'll never forget that day. That was cool.
No, oh yeah, it was great. Yeah, it
You
was.
got right away. I mean, multiple right away. How incredible that.
I won't forget that time I blocked Jordan because Jordan was
Oh,
six
he
three.
was
Yeah, yeah.
humongous.
Jordan's 6'3", guys. I'm 5'5". All right, and I blocked him from behind. I think I told him to get that shit out of here. It was either Jordan or Christian.
That
Uh,
was your tagline.
so I told him to get that shit out of here. I mean, I low key fouled him because I I jumped, I used my hand to push off his back, but he didn't call it, so it was all fair game. And that shit, I packed the shit out of him. So again, we're almost a foot difference. So I'm definitely proud of that.
So what Osana is saying is he's defensive player of the year.
Hmm. I blocked Ethan when everyone else got the hell out of the way, and I
Mm-hmm.
blocked Jordan. Yeah, you know what? I think I am a pretty damn good defender.
Mm-hmm. I can only block Jordan up because before he'd shoot, sometimes he'd kind of like swing the ball or put it like close to his chest. So I can only block on it one like that. As soon as I got up there, I couldn't get. That was pretty good. Pretty good, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I guess yeah, you can definitely do it from behind though, because he kind of holds it and then kind of bam, and then I can see his reaction. You're probably like, yeah, woohoo! And Osana and Jordan's probably like, oh, okay, Osanda, yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I was extremely impressed by myself. I mean, come on, I'm 5'5". All right, So yeah, I'm definitely impressed by myself with that.
Oh gosh! Wow! Oh my week! Forgot about that. Well, ow! You interrupted me. That's fine. Hmm. Talk about something nonsensical. Let's see. Oh yes, I went to work. I was late. Yes, I was late for a few minutes. Had some great naps at work because you guys real tired some of these days. And oh, I got an Apple Card. Well, I continued my uses of an Apple Card. It's fantastic. Oh, I love this thing, Osandha. This is incredible. Osandha had the chance to get one, but he rejected the offer.
I had the chance to get a $4,000 credit limit with the Apple, which is pretty. It's pretty cool because I got rejected for it like 2 months ago. So my credit has definitely improved. But I rejected it, like Ethan said, because it has too high an APR, and I'm more so interested in balance transfers and
Wait,
travel rewards of this type.
what's balance transfer? So why don't you get a Chase card? And they have that. They're all about travel. Sapphire is all about travel. You get 5% cash back on all travel purchases. And if you use my referral point code, I get some money and you get some money.
So the problem with Chase is that, so okay,
There's no problem.
so there's a thing called a pre-approval. So you're
Mm.
able to, like, with certain companies, you can do a
I found that
pre-approval.
funny.
This
I did a pre-approval. I mean, I didn't do a pre-approval. I was on the Chase app today looking at my credit card stuff, and all of a sudden I'm pre-approved for 9 cards.
See, you could, but you have a Chase account already. That's why you
Yeah,
can
see,
get pre-approved. I don't have a
that's
Chase account already, so I can't get pre-approved.
all of a sudden just get a Chase account.
So
Another
maybe
way,
I'll
get a Chase Sapphire Preferred, 5% on travel, hotels, planes, all that good stuff, and use my code. Give me
well, I'll
some
look
money.
into it. I'll see. But from what I can from what I read, Chase pre-approval is not really a thing unless you do already have like a Chase card already. So I'll
But
see
I
what I
found
can
that
do.
someone, well, you have to get a card. I mean, someone has to. You have to get a card somehow. I mean, I wasn't born with a Chase card. I got
No, no, no.
one when I had
No,
no
but
credit card.
Ethan, we know that you are the theme park and geography and urban planning guy. I'm the finance guy. All right, this is my forte, regardless of all the debt that I'm currently in. All right, this is my
Yeah.
specialty. So, number one, with Discover, for example, that's a company that you can qualify for, like see your like odds of being successful for a credit card
Mhm.
without having an account. I do not have a Discover account, but I was able to see that I would already qualify.
Okay, wait.
Or
Does an account, even if you have a debit card, does that count as an account?
now that's I don't know that I have to look into. I'm gonna look into it
Because
after
like
this podcast.
I'm asking because look, I got my Chase Freedom card when I was in college, but that was my first credit card ever. So so I don't know. So but I didn't have well, I had a Chase debit card, so I don't know. Was that my account?
I
Otherwise,
think so.
I
Yeah,
just got it pretty easily. So mm. But if that's my account, that counts as an account. Then all right, then it makes sense why I got my Freedom card so easy.
because I am between the Discover card and the Chase card, and the Chase card does seem better than the Discover card. Bless you,
Well,
but
son,
bless
it's very good.
but I don't want to
In
apply because applying
fact,
reduces my credit.
if you spend a certain amount of money, you get $600.
This Chase card actually has unlimited cash back. It's a different card. It's not the one that you're talking about. It's
What is
I
it?
believe
What is
Freedom.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I have. I have a Freedom and I have a Sapphire Preferred. But the
oh, okay,
Sapphire Preferred is more travel oriented, while the Freedom's more everything oriented.
got it. But I'm
The
also interested
Freedom
in,
has no annual fee though, while the Sapphire Preferred has $95 annual fee. The
and I'm also
Freedom
interested in.
Unlimited is for the is what I had in college. Oh, actually, it's good for college. It's funny. The Freedom actually Unlimited, I think, has a 12. One of them has a $12 a year fee unless you're in college. And even though I'm out of college, oh, my college account. That's right. I use my college. There's a college account you can use. It has a fee. It doesn't have a fee. But even though I'm out of college, they still have me under my college account, which is great. So I don't have an annual fee. That cool. And they know
You
about a
just
card too.
you just told on yourself.
No, they literally know. When I got the Sapphire Fur card. I know I was out of college. They just like, oh,
Where
okay, you can keep it. I'm like,
I don't know.
thanks.
All I know is that so balance transfers are what people do when they have high credit card debt on a high interest card. They transfer that balance to a 0% interest card. So that way they can work on paying the credit card debt off
And
easier.
now 0%. That's that APR, right? Or the
APY.
APY. That's the thing that it says 24% on Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now
Now,
that's if you don't pay it from on the payday, right? Then you get 24.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God. So I see you want to transfer. People do that to transfer to 0%. So that way they can offload some of their debt onto another card and not have to pay interest on it. And makes it easier to pay the card over time because there's different due dates. So you can kind of stagger it out and do it piece by piece, and never get any interest. I like that plan. That's a cool idea.
The
Smart.
problem with that is that number one, in order to do a balance transfer, you do need to have a high enough credit score to get that card in the first place. Number
Mm-hmm.
two, the credit limit is not always going to be the limit as your current one. So then you're still stuck with some debt on that card. Number three, when you do a balance transfer, there is also a fee on that transfer amount. So, like, I believe the Chase one has a 3% free fee on the amount that I would transfer. So 7,000 would be what I try to transfer times 3%. So yeah. But also with the Apple card, now that I saw that my Apple card limit is 4K, I
Mm-hmm.
can pretty much estimate that any other company would probably give me about like three, maybe I would say a range like 3 to 5K. So
Mm-hmm.
because my credit card debt right now is 7K, I'm probably just gonna keep paying off my Amex. I have 4K in the bank right now. I could pay it if I wanted. Like could put all that towards it if I wanted to, but I don't want to because I do want some savings, especially if we had to move out like ASAP. So that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
holding off. But it's just nice to see that I do qualify for this Discover card because I have not qualified for a Discover card besides the secured credit card in many years. So yeah, it's nice to see. I'm starting to be
Wait a
able to play
second.
the.
So let's say you have 4K. Let's say you make it like 6K in the bank all of a sudden, right? You can theoretically, if you have 6K in the bank, transfer 4K of some money to the Apple card and pay it off and with 4K in cash before your before the due date.
Yes, but there's no benefit to doing.
Oh yeah, because if you did that, you would you would uh you would
Get no interest.
no, I was trying to think of something else. You would
Get the cash back. Reason?
no. Anyway, you can do that and and then that way it'll be yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
What's that? Okay. I was trying my best not to interrupt you there, but
Let
I was
me
letting you cook, but you did not. You
let
did not.
me check some settings. Man. I don't what was I trying to get out of it? That,
So yeah, guys. While Ethan's doing that, credit cards are not your friend. They're not your enemy either. All right. You guys just have to learn how to use them to your advantage. They're like a hooker. Just kidding. Just
wow, that's cold, Osandha.
no, I'm gonna get canceled for that. No. Look, credit cards can be your friend if you have the money to pay them off at the end of the month, so that you do not accrue interest on the credit card. So that's why a lot of people say that your credit card should actually be your debit card, but you should actually have that money because a lot of credit card companies give you cash back or they give you like reward points that you can use to redeem stuff like hotels, um, like flights, stuff like that. One of my
That's
best
why
friends actually.
why don't you pull up the Chase Sapphire benefits of some?
I don't know about the Chase Sapphire, but the Chase Freedom Unlimited or whatever the heck, it has like 3 months of DoorDash free. It has 5% cash back on Lyft rides until 2025. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of cool benefits to credit cards that people miss out on because they're afraid of credit cards. You shouldn't be afraid of credit cards. You should be afraid of credit card debt, which I am currently in. But I've gotten my debt down from 10,500 to 7,000. So I'm working on paying that off. Um, and in the process, my credit score has gone from like mid 600s to 720 ish right now. So yeah, like I said, credit cards could be your enemy, but you just got to use them, make them your friend. Not that you're supposed to use your friends, but anyway, just like I said, look into credit cards. It People are missing out on a lot of reward points and everything like that. Right now, I'm not using my Amex just because I don't really like Amex. I hate their customer support, and I hate how long it takes to actually get a refund if something if something gets canceled or anything like that. And they do like authorization charges and like authorization holds and everything. So Amex is just super annoying. That's why I do want a Chase card because Ethan was just talking about all the benefits. I do want a Chase card. It's not like I don't want a Chase card, but I just do
Osandha,
not
can
want
you
to.
use my referral? I have a referral code for the Freedom as well.
I will, yeah, but I like I said, I don't want to apply because applying will lower my credit. Then it will run a hard inquiry. Discover was a soft pull, so it's not going to hurt my credit.
Osandha, I need you to get an Apple card.
I don't even know if you can even do balance transfers with Apple cards. And again, it would be pointless because there's
Osandha,
no
but
zero.
you can get an Apple savings account with the Apple card. It's 4.15% APY.
I like Yada though. Like Yada, yes, Yada's like
Yeah, that's
2.7.
7%, and you get tickets, and who knows what those are.
The tickets enter you into drawings for the $1 million daily prize, and also every purchase has the chance to be free. And I've gotten a lot of free purchases.
Okay, well, yeah, I was trying to have multiple things. I have Chase savings accounts, two Trace credit cards, an Apple savings account, and an Apple credit card. So why can't you just have an Apple card, an Apple savings, and then a Yada?
Well, because I'm working on paying off my debt at the same time, so like I don't want to do more like too much too soon. Like I'm finally getting my finances in check. So
But
like I
Osandha, you use Apple Pay
yeah, all the time.
all the time. Utilizing me getting cash back, input it into your, even if you don't have a savings account, you can input it to your credit card every time you use cash back. Every single time. I mean, Apple Pay, every time.
I know, but I get cash back with Yada, is what I'm trying to tell you.
But you can get double cash back. How much percent for a Yada?
It really just depends because it's based on the drawing.
Okay, Osana.
How about this? How about this? If I open up an Apple card, you got to open up a Yada account. Because if I use your referral, then you got to use my referral for Yada. That would be fair.
Well, what's the Yada? Oh, that, I don't get that thing. How does it even work? So I get a card, or like, what is that? What does it do?
So the more you save in your Yada account, the
But
more
how do I
tickets
save a Yada account? Like, how does it work? What do I
you
do?
deposit money into it, just like a regular bank account.
But what is it? Is it an app? Is it a website? Well, what
It's
is
an
it?
app and a website.
So it's an app.
And a website.
I don't know how comfortable I feel depositing money to a random app.
It's not a random app. It's a bank. It's a bank account, my guy. It's FDIC insured.
I don't know. I have to look more into it. It sounds a little sketchy.
What the heck? You think I would have one if it was sketchy?
I don't know, you have like $30 million in credit card debt. You probably have everything.
What? 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 I have a Logix account, an Amex account, a Yada account. Those are my three accounts, bro.
See, Logix and Amex are legit. Yada, it's probably something new. And
No,
those
it's
tickets, how are you gonna give away $1 million? Like, what bank account gives away $1 million?
they have insurance against that. That's how, because they have an insurance thing in case they do actually lose $1 million. So they're fine. It's just gonna go with their insurance.
So
But
some
they've
insurance company is gonna fund this raffle.
oh my god, bro. You just need to get an account. Like I will do your Apple, I will do your Chase, but you need to do my Yada. That's fair. Like
Fair, Osandha, I'm just trying to help you out in general. This is not a competition or a game, okay?
I'm trying to help you out too.
If you don't need help, then that's fine. I'll keep my Apple card. But I'm saying every time you tap that Apple Pay, you can get 24 hours later money in your savings account. Even if you never deposit savings account money into your savings account, external money, if you use your Apple Pay all the time, as you say, you can get like $10 in a week.
You can get that with Yada though. Is what I'm trying. Well, not $10 a week, but you can get that with Yada.
Okay, what's the you don't know the percentage though? What's the annual usual percentage for yacht?
I just told you 2.7% APY.
No, the cash back. Like when you use Apple Pay, on an Apple thing, it's 2%, or some places 3%. Like what is it for
Okay,
yacht?
let me give you an example. So with Yada,
Mhm.
in the past 7 days with Yada, I have won $1.22. All right.
What's not you can get that in a day with Apple Pay?
I just recently spent $8.26 with FedEx, and I got 8 cents back. So let's
Eight
do that.
cents.
Mm-hmm.
That's like less than 1%.
Divide that by 8.26. That is, um, let's see, 8.26. But again, yes, it might be, but it
It's
has the
less than
potential.
a percent.
But it has the potential to give you 100% cash back. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
No, what do you mean the percent? Why does this like sound like a lottery system?
It is. That's the thing. It is a lottery system.
You don't like to gamble, so
I don't.
I'm the one with the lottery tickets all the time, and I don't even like this.
Which is why I don't understand why you don't like the account. Look, man, like
Hey, don't mess with my money. If I want a consistent amount of money, okay?
you gamble. What do you mean you gamble?
Well, that I'm putting the $20 or whatever in the lottery ticket machine, expecting to not get it back, and if we get it back, hey, that's great. But that's money I budget to lose.
See,
Uh,
look, these are the win. I don't think it's gonna show, but these are the winning numbers and everything.
I see
And
8 cents, Osandha.
I won 8 cents last night. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
this.
Okay, you won 8 cents. Let me tell you how much I won. Okay, I won. Let's see.
Well, technically, you didn't win anything.
Same idea. You say you got some cash back. Well, today I got like, let's see, what, $3. $3. I won $3 today. And yesterday I won $1. So that's like quadruple what you just won.
I understand, but again, you have the potential to get.
What are the chances you get 100%? What
I
around?
have gotten 100%. Okay, so I have gotten.
And how much did you get with
Um,
100%?
it was like I got my ex's Squishmallow, and I think that was probably like $30. No, well, okay, fine. The biggest one is probably like 44 something. That was the biggest
You
free
got
purchase
$44
that I had.
in, so you got $44 in cash back.
Mm-hmm.
Does it go to a savings account?
No, it goes back into your account.
But see, this one goes into a savings account with 4.15% APY.
We're just gonna have to agree to disagree with this one, but I'm telling you
Wait,
that you,
so it goes back to your account so you can spend the money again, or is it?
yeah,
uh,
I have a debit card and a credit card with Yada.
What kind of scam is this?
It's not a scam. It's a well established. It's a well established bank, man. It came from the UK. If that makes you feel any better, they copied the idea from a UK bank and established it in America. You see, went up to $1 million every day with Yada.
Yeah, but what are the chances of that?
Very, very low. No one has won the $1 million yet.
No one. And how long has this been going on?
2 years, maybe two and a half.
2 years.
Yeah,
So in 2 years, no one's won this thing.
no
You have
one.
a
No,
winning the lottery then, or Powerball or something.
no, no.
Someone wins
Look,
that.
so the prizes are very simple. 2 cents, 3 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, 75 cents, $20, $1,000, $2,000, $20,000, and then
What
$1 million.
have you won?
The most I won was $126.90. Oh my bad, $126.60. That's the most that I won.
And you've
You're
had it
impressed,
for how
aren't you?
long?
And what?
And you had it for how long?
2 years, about 2 years.
Son, I've won a scratcher many times then, and in 2 years from that.
Okay, but you had to spend money for the scratcher. I didn't have to spend money. This is just a savings account. The more you
How,
save,
how,
the
how does a savings account when you say you can use the money?
okay. So let me explain. It's a saving and checking account. The more money that you save, then the more tickets you have.
But then you say you can save the money that you get. I mean, you can spend the money that you get.
Yeah, you
So
can
that
spend the
money is-
money. You can spend the money in the account because it's also a checking account.
yeah. So how's that counteracts with each other? Like, are you really saving anything? Like,
Yes, I have $4,000 in my saving right now. And there's
so
buckets. That's the best part about this app. There's buckets, so you can have. I have a core account which has 600, which actually has $253, and I have a savings account called for Aaron Yeager, and that is $4,000.
all right, man. Whatever you want, man.
It's not a scam. Your brothers have literally signed up for it.
But they don't use it.
They're rich.
Yeah, they could. The man could have put his Microsoft money in Yada, but do you see him talking about it? I don't know. I know.
Because he's too busy on a world trip right now. He clearly ignored your typhoon warning. All right, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna stay in my hostel as much as possible." This man sending the pictures off the skyscraper and everything, so clearly he didn't listen to that at all. All right, bold, bold kid. All right, sending those pics when he knows his mom is on the chat. Horrible. Like, I don't know what he's thinking with that. Like, clearly his mom is worried about the typhoon. Maybe she's over exaggerating, I understand, but you probably shouldn't send these pictures when you know that she's worried about you being out and about during the typhoon.
Listen, I don't know. I'll look into more of this Yada thing.
Thank you. All right. Have I steered you wrong when it comes to finances?
Yes. If I
When?
followed all your advice, I'd be $36,000 in debt or however long.
This is so not true. I'm the one who told you to get an Apple Card.
Yes, but Osandha, I discovered it on my own after years later.
That doesn't mean shit. That don't mean shit.
You're telling me to get one, so it doesn't
I
really count.
I definitely told you about Apple Pay, which is again another finance. It's a finance related thing.
It is, but that's one where it's not. I don't have to. It's not a bank account, so I don't have to save money. It's just a cool thing to use.
This encourages. Okay, look, the thinking behind Yada is that people don't save money. They spend their money on lottery tickets, which they use. Unlike you, they usually lose. So the thinking behind Yada is that it's gamifying savings. So the more you save, the more tickets you have in the lotto. But you're not actually spending any money. You're simply saving money to get tickets into the lotto.
It can work as long as you said it's also checking accounts. As long as people actually save and don't just start spending all the checking. Like, do you have to put like in a code to use the bucket? Like, there's a certain amount of times you can use that $4,000. You can use it all the time.
I lock the bucket, so I can't use it. Once you
Oh, okay.
unlock the
So that's good.
bucket,
So, but do you have to? Is there a certain amount of time? Like, you can do as many as you want, or like,
no, you can. It's unlimited.
interesting. Okay, well, see, you have control, but I feel like I'm just thinking of some other person was no control. Like, ooh, look at this. Let me unlock it, and then for like
That's
Chase,
true,
for like my
but you could.
Chase, my savings account in Chase, I can only take out of it 6 times.
That Ethan. That's a savings account. That's how it works in all American banks, bro. That's not a Chase thing that they did. That's all
No, I'm
banks.
saying no, I know what I'm saying. I don't have any other banks. So I'm like, in my Chase account, that's what I can do. And well, Apple, they didn't. Apple said I can draw whenever I want, but uh, I'm just saying for someone like you have control. But I'm just imagining someone like that doesn't have control that 6 times or whatever the limit is should probably, unless they take it all out in chunks. I just feel like someone would go like reckless, like, ooh, let me unlock my bucket and just spend all my money that I had in saving.
But the thing is, you could do that with any account. You could very easily transfer all the money from your savings account to your checking account and then spend all the money in your checking account. That literally applies to
You
any
could,
bank.
you could, but I feel like with the limit, it helps people not do that.
I don't even like the six thing. I think that the six limit, I think that just hinders a lot of American people when it comes to money. Um, I understand the theory behind it, but I just don't think that's a good idea. 6 times in a month doesn't seem like a good idea. Maybe 10, but six is a random number, first off. Uh, yeah.
Osandha, I haven't touched that savings account in months.
You're
It's,
rich. You're
it's,
rich. You're not
I,
struggling. You're not paycheck to paycheck.
oh, even if people are. I feel like they even then. I feel like those people just put less money in their savings account. But I feel like they're
Yeah.
not taking out of their savings account. I feel like they know to not
I was taking
spend
out of I was
savings.
taking out of my savings account when I was paycheck to paycheck.
No, not like all the time. But wouldn't you, or like, would you put you? But you would probably put less in your savings account to begin with because you know you need more money.
Yes and no. Like I would try to put $1,000 in there, and I'd be like, okay, I want to keep $1,000 in here and just let that stay in there. And then like a month later, when I'd be struggling for cash, I would just take that, move it to my checking, move that checking to my yacht. Simple.
God, that's such a funny name. Oh, goodness, that's
So
funny.
I definitely know the paycheck to paycheck struggle, but now that I was dumped, I
Son,
am saving
there's
a lot
other
of money.
paycheck to paycheck struggles that are not manufactured by the people themselves. But I'm glad you know that.
What do you mean?
Okay, you said you were struggling, but how?
I was spending like $600 on
Okay, but,
Ubers per month to get to
see
my.
that is that's a you manufactured struggling, not like some like they're just family, a single mother and a couple of kids in an apartment and the rent got up and she's struggling. You're
Oh,
struggling
okay.
like manufactured by yourself because you chose to Uber to your girlfriend instead of her coming, or I don't know what their situation was and why she couldn't come down there. But still, you chose to go up there so many times. So it's cool you're struggling, but I hope you realize it's your own manufactured struggle.
Okay. You know what? You know what? I see where Ethan is. What Ethan is saying.
Also, I was thought that
Okay.
there's trains. You could have taken the Metrolink up there.
My parents are strict, homie.
You could have Ubered to the train station and taken the Metrolink up there.
That would have taken a while.
No, this takes the same amount of time as driving. Actually, a
There's
little
no way.
less in traffic. Yeah,
You're telling me. Well, all right.
you lived in. You live. Let's see. Yeah, you make a stop at Union Station, stop in Burbank, stop in Northridge. You get off at the Canoga Park, take the Orange Line. Your girlfriend lives right near the Orange Line, takes you right to the mall. You can meet her right at the mall. Boom. Orange Line's its own dedicated bus ride. It takes like 10 minutes to get from Chatsworth to the mall. The whole thing was taking like an hour.
So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you make this suggestion when I was with her?
Too honest, I wasn't thinking of it. But, ow. But it's definitely a possibility. Like, it's a thing. Like, you don't have to Uber back and forth. You probably would have had to Uber back because you went back like 2 in the morning. But at least even half the money would have been like a big saver than that. Because how much was it? You said like $1,000 a month or something?
I said, no. We're going back to this. Why didn't you suggest this? What you never once over the course of 3 to 4 years I was doing this. You never, not once, not even a hint. You did not suggest this. You out of nowhere sent this idea, which is a great idea. You're right. It's a fantastic idea. A little too late.
Well, now you know. Even yet, even if you just Uber to the blue line or something and taking that to the subway or Uber downtown, that's halfway. If you Uber downtown, taking the subway up again, could have met her at the mall. And that one actually runs later, so if you would have just left at midnight, you wouldn't even have to Uber back. Mm-hmm. Many options, Osandha. Or the best option would be to just drive yourself up there, but that's something I did tell you to do many times.
I
But you
couldn't
don't
do
do that
that. I wasn't allowed to do.
one. You could have got a used car.
Even then, they wouldn't have allowed me to drive it to her.
We said you could have. You said you could have. You could have said you're driving to me.
I wasn't. I'm not. I wasn't allowed to drive to the valley. Like
Oh,
I
you
wasn't allowed.
didn't say
Yeah.
that at all. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Well, then
yes,
you could have driven to the train station and take the train.
amazing suggestion, Ethan. A little, let me go ahead and take a look. Yeah, 5 months too late, but an amazing suggestion. Really, amazing. So,
Or
but he's
the suggestion of, look, I know she didn't like your parents, but you guys could have went to downtown Disney or something. She's always there for popcorn, you say. So, every other week she could have came down and you could have went up. See, there's so many ways to save money instead of send me on Uber. So, Mister, when I hear, oh, I'm struggling, definitely manufactured struggle.
okay. You know what? He's right. I live at home, so it's not the same type of struggle that everyone else goes through. I understand that, but it was still a struggle for me because I was trying to keep the relationship going, and
That is
you
quite
know,
an emotional struggle, I must admit. And a
yeah,
cash struggle caused by the
yeah.
emotional struggle.
So
Boy,
it was a
no, that
struggle.
train idea was a good one, though. I was proud of myself for that.
It's a good thing we do this virtually because I would definitely shove you so hard right now if we were in person because it's a great idea, just a little too late. Just a little too late. It would have been Anyway, so I was spending 600 on Ubers. I was probably spending about like 200 for restaurants. Um, so
But
yeah,
see, that's
you know,
another thing. You know, come
she
on,
wasn't
man.
working. She wasn't working.
Well,
We
then
had
I don't know, DoorDash.
wait, what?
Isn't that cheaper, DoorDash?
No,
Instead of going, I guess not.
you see? Yeah, no, it's not. It's in fact more expensive.
Oh, I don't know. I don't DoorDash. Anyway, that's expensive, man. Look at that. That's $800 a month.
So now, like I said, my savings are up to 4K, and before I was living paycheck to paycheck. So, and we're not even talking like pay. Like I was also like, selling pins because I would sell pins, you know, to also like pay and everything like that too. So yeah, you know, it was a struggle. Yeah, again, it was a manufactured struggle, as Ethan likes to say. But again, Ethan, at the time was didn't give me the train idea, which would have been fantastic. You know, he
Now
he
you know what?
never suggested it until you heard it here, folks. When you heard it, that's basically when I heard it. We didn't even really get a chance to talk about the current events. I kind of wanted you to talk about the wildfires in Hawaii,
It
just
was
to
a
like.
test.
Oh, okay, yeah. So here's a little test. All right. So here's the question, at least before we do the implicit bias test.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lake. In the lake, there's a lily pad. All right, you got that
Mm-hmm.
so far?
Lake Lily
Every
Pad.
day, the lily pad doubles in size. It takes 48 days for the
Hold on.
lily pad.
Hold on. I gotta write this down.
Why didn't you say that at the beginning? God, you're like a client when they ask me about their appointment. What the heck?
Hold on. All right. Let's see.
Y'all heard? He said he was ready, and now all of a sudden he's like, "Oh wait, no, I gotta write this down."
There's a lily pad.
In a
Then what happened?
lake. There's a lily pad in a lake.
Oh, then what happened?
Every day, the lily pad doubles in size.
Lily pad doubles in size every day. Okay.
By day 48, the lily pad has covered the entire lake.
Day 48. Lily pad covers lake. Mm-hmm.
So, how many days does it take for the lily pad to cover half the lake?
Okay, here we go. Another one of these crazy ones. Okay. So there's a lily pad, and it doubles in size every day. 2. But then it goes to 4. So first day it grows by 2. And the next day grows by 4. And then the next day goes by 8. And the next day grows by 16. And the next day grows by 32. Um, the next day goes by 60. Wait, okay, what's going on here? Let's see. Alright, day 48. So how, wait, what was the question?
So, how long does it take for the lily pad to uh, cover half the lake?
Well, how big is the lake?
It doesn't matter. By day 48, the whole lake is covered. So, how long does it
Oh,
take?
oh, oh. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Day 48, the lake is covered. So how, wait, what? What's the question?
How long does it take for the lily pad to cover half the
Like
lake?
how many days?
Yeah.
Okay, so day 48, the thing is covered. Um, 2, 4, 8. It doubles in size, so it'll be like 16, 32, 64. That's six for lily pad. uh, day 48 is full. What's the question?
So, all right, let's start from the beginning. There's a lake with a lily pad. Every day, the lily pad doubles in size. By
Mm-hmm.
day 48, the lily pad has covered the entire lake. How many days does it take for the lily pad to cover half the lake?
How many leaves on a lily pad?
It's besides the point, my guy. It doesn't matter.
Half the length. 48 is full. Wait, wait. The lily pad doubles in size?
Yeah, every
Oh,
day.
wait a second. It's just one lily pad. It's not multiple. It's one.
It's just one lily pad, yes.
Oh, I'm thinking of it as multiple lily pads. I thought they meant double, like there's two of them.
No, no, I said doubles in size.
I know, I just realized that. Okay, so there's one lily pad that at day 48 it covers the whole lake. So if it doubles in size, wouldn't it, in half of that, the 48, wouldn't it just cover it in 24 days? Hmm?
No,
Why
incorrect.
not? Okay, well, it's half. Uh, Osandha, you gave me the hardest question.
This one is so easy. I got this one faster than the baseball and the bat. This one took me
Oh,
like 5 seconds.
Osandha, listen, you're Indian. You're Sri Lankan.
I'm a slump.
Wait, the doubles in size. Oh, it takes a day.
How many days does it take for it to
One
double this?
one day.
No. How? Okay. There's a lily pad in the lake. Every day the lily pad doubles in size. One lily pad doubles in size. By day
Uh-huh.
48, the lily pad has covered the entire lake. How many days does it take the lily pad to cover half the lake if it doubles in size every day?
2 days. 20, 24, 48.
By nope.
One, two, three, four, five, 16.
Every day the lily pad doubles in size. By day 48, the lily pad has covered the full lake.
Mm-hmm.
How many
Mm-hmm.
days does it take for the lily pad to cover half the lake?
24.
Nope.
16.
What's half of $1?
50 cents.
Okay. So if I give you 25 cents and it doubles in size every day,
Mm-hmm.
I
50
give you
cents.
20 I give you 25, then you have 50, then you have a dollar, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I
Okay.
said with the, I said that with the 2 to 4 to 6, no, 2 to 4 to 8 to 16.
Right, but you're overcomplicating. Well, you're not overcomplicating it. You're answering it kind of the typical way. But you want the answer, or you want to keep going? We'll give you
Oh,
another minute.
alright. Oh, gotta wait, hold on. Oh, okay, just make sure I don't poop. Okay, alright.
What the heck?
Oh, well, poop, boy, alright.
You know what? We can cut it short if you got poop. It's all good. I understand.
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Alright. Okay, okay. 1 day, 16. 50 cents. Oh, 4 days. 4 days. I was on. This is the hardest question I've ever had in my life.
Okay, one more time. One more time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lake. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lily pad. Every day the lily pad doubles in size. Only one lily pad.
Mm-hmm.
By day 48, the lily pad has covered 100% of the lake. And the lily pad doubles in size every day. So by day 48, it's covered the full lake, 100% of the lake.
Mm-hmm.
So how many days does it take to cover 50% of the lake?
Oh, 48 divided by 2, 24.
Nope.
What?
Damn, your system one is so strong, bro. You are so stubborn. Holy cow.
I don't get it.
Are you ready for the answer?
Yeah,
It takes 47 days, Ethan, for it to cover half the lake.
I don't get it.
Because it doubles in size every day.
Thanks, 47 days covered half the lake, and then a day. Oh, half of it, and then yes, and then the eighth day, the next day, it'll cover. God, that's confusing. That's very
That
hard.
one that one was very easy. That one was easier than the base one on the back.
That's very hard. No, the bat was easier.
That took you over 5 minutes and you didn't even solve it. So that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's half the lake, and then to double it.
Yes, yes, you were asking about the flowers on the lily pad, and then you were doing 2 4. You went all the way up to 64 for some reason, even though you already knew it was only day 48. So, jeez Louise. Yeah,
Osandha, does that mean I'm stubborn?
yes. Yeah.
Good. I like these. Keep them
You
up.
need to fight your instinctual thinking. Your intuitive thinking. You need to fight it, is what that's saying.
Okay, well, also that one I didn't understand, except for only one way to understand.
That's why I tried to simplify it in terms of money for you, but it didn't work.
That was really hard. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking. I don't know if that's the answer, but I believe. Gosh, because 47 to 48 days, that seems so quick. But yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Because it doubles in size.
Yeah, but wow, I think it'll be like 24.
This man is so stubborn. He's so stubborn. Jeez Louise. That's so crazy. That's insane.
Like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense now. My brain still prefers 24, even though I guess it's 47. But how's it get to. Okay, but think about it. If it doubles size every single day, like, that's a lot of days to grow up to that portion. And then all of a sudden, it just flips over in a day, it's ready to go. That's crazy.
You know what that is? That's the power of compound interest.
Yeah, with an Apple savings account.
Alright, that was good. That was good. Alright, well, sign us out. We could do the
Oh,
Harvard implicit bias one next week.
oh, good. I'm still thinking about that because I don't know, something about it doesn't seem right. Alright, well, yeah, so 4 days for the lily pad or 47. Yeah, but I mean, that's just so long to get when it just flips, 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 flips. It's awesome
Okay,
flips.
here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. Even if you ask the question differently, so let's say, okay, let's do it again. There's a lily pad in a lake. Every day doubles in size.
Mhm.
By day 16th, it has covered the entire lake. How many days does it take for it to cover half the lake?
See, I'm thinking 8, but you're gonna say 15.
Yes,
Not the
15.
answer.
Yes.
But it seems to be 8 because 16 divided by 8 is
You
2.
mean 16 divided by 2? You're not even explaining your reasoning correctly.
But I see the other way. I mean the only way.
Yeah, the fact that he's saying other way, like that's crazy, yo. That's wild, bro. I'm gonna test. I tested my coworkers with the
What they
baseball and
say?
the bat one.
What did
They
what did CM say?
they did not get it. They did not get it.
See?
You were the fastest. Well, actually, Nelly solved it faster, arguably, than me. She solved this hella quick. She solved it in like a minute.
That's because she's older and smarter.
She's wiser. I'm gonna say she's wiser. Let's, yeah,
Fine, older and wiser.
yeah.
She's more
What? No, no,
experienced.
no. Just wiser. Stop saying older. Stop saying older. She's just wiser. Jesus.
Older because she has more experience on this earth than we have. So she has more knowledge.
You're not helping. You're not helping at all.
Well, that's why I'm saying it, because that's the truth.
But yeah. So, but everyone else did not. Nide, uh, Sean answered pretty quickly though. It was via text, but he answered pretty quickly.
How about Russell?
Russell didn't get it either.
That's my boy.
I would ask my ex, but it would be kind of weird. So I'll say that.
Why don't you tell him what your ex did for you?
Oh, she got me a birthday gift. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered.
And she said happy birthday.
Yeah, she said happy birthday.
I think you should ask her the test. Do you want me to ask her?
No, I'm gonna save that until if I ever see her in person again. I'll ask her then. I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?" So a baseball and a bat costs $1.
Oh, that could be like a while.
Yo, that could be my pickup line if you think about it.
Could it?
Yeah,
Why do you think you do a bar this weekend and find out?
you're gonna take me to a bar this weekend.
Find
Oh,
out.
is this when you want me to implement your little train idea?
Yeah, if you come on the train, we'll find out. What do you
Please, please ship my sunglasses though. Please, all right. I really need those to drive.
I'm shipping them tomorrow.
Thank you, thank you.
Today.
Because you did say Wednesday, and then it became Saturday, and I'm like, all right, well, he at least okay, all right. I have faith he'll do it on Saturday.
Wednesday I was busy.
So what? So you're not gonna be busy today?
Well, I am, but the post office is on the way. See, what happens is the post office is on the other side of the street, so I don't feel like making the left turn when I come off the freeway. So I have to catch them when I'm going towards the freeway, which I'll be doing this morning. Because it's kind of a hassle in the afternoon to get back on the road. I have to make the left turn, there's other cars, and then I have to sit at the light. And if I don't sit at the light, I have to sit at the other left turn lane. There's like, no, you never been to my house, so you don't know. But there's a lot of cars, so I have to catch it when it's on the way, which is only when I'm going to the 101 freeway, which is usually in the morning before work, and they're not open. So now, I'm finally going this way to Universal in the morning. I will be boom.
All right, please put in like a bubble wrap though. Like I'll pay you extra if it costs more. Because I send him $20, guys, because I forgot my sunglasses in this car, and I don't want to Uber over there. But please put it in like hella protection, and I will pay extra for that if it if
glasses.
they're. I don't want to get new ones. They're my dad's. Like,
Osandha, don't worry. I'll ask him for some bubble wrap. Oh yeah, they look like they're $20.
I think they were like 200 or 300.
What?
Ray-Bans are stupid expensive for no reason.
That look just as good as it.
Shout out Luxottica. We all know why Ray-Bans are so stupid expensive because of that monopoly.
Exotica.
Luxottica owns like 80% of the glass brands in the world. It's a
Shout out
total
Osandha.
it's a total monopoly on glasses.
Hmm. Interesting.
Well, I can tell that Ethan's getting tired, but he's gonna have to be the one who signs this out. So go for it, Ethan.
Osandha. Well, that's the Bouncing the Potatoes podcast. Um, how many leaves does it take to fill up a laughing bowl? We'll find out. And then, this is Ethan, and that's
I
Osandha.
I was Osanda.
Now here's the deep quote for today. The setback is greater than the comeback. Peace out.